Hi there Firebirds fans, and welcome to another edition of The Fireplace, your weekly analysis show of all things Firebirds, brought to you by Suncorp Team Girls. I'm Tom Mitchell, and we're very lucky to be joined by a very special guest here today, Firebird star defender Laura Clemesha. Clem, thanks for taking time out to join us here today on The Fireplace. Now, you had a huge impact in defence last weekend. Not only good, I guess, to get the win, but it must be great to be back out on court and in the purple dress again.
Tom, it was so fantastic to get out in the purple dress. I mean, it's been almost 11 months since our last Firebirds home game. So to really be able to go out there in front of a record-breaking crowd, I think we had over 6,500 people, was just so exciting. And it was an epic showdown, I think, really worthy of our matchup against Lightning, because it was rivalry round. And to be out on court with Tara for the first time too was really exciting, because I mean, we got to see what she's capable of last weekend, and she brought it again this week. So to be able to have that opportunity to go out and do my job for the team, I guess, was the main thing that I was concerned about. And to slot into that defensive unit, it's just a lot of fun. I can't even describe the rush.
Now, as a player, being out there on centre court, how did you girls find it out there on the weekend?
Yeah, look, Tom, we had a lot of things that we tried to fix up at training during the week, just to make sure that we really played the Firebirds brand, because we got away from that a fair bit against Swifts last week. In defence for us, it was all about bringing that first ball contest. And what that looked like was really putting pressure on Kelsey Brown and the rest of the centre court from the Lightning to make sure they didn't get that penetration off the centre pass. So Gabs and Tara worked really hard to try and contest, but also then block up their players, which means that there weren't the long drives down, which then gives Caitlin Bassett in the circle some really quick service. And as a goalkeeper, it's really hard sitting at the back there when the balls are coming in thick and fast. We did a lot of work on trying to reset it to our defenders, so to Tara and Gabby, to make sure that we can swing the ball, open up the court, as opposed to just, when the pressure's on, throwing in a ball that's going to be intercepted or go over the baseline. So by making sure that we were able to have that calm and cool head, we gave Gretel and Romelda a lot of ball in really good position in the circle, and they were deadly on the weekend. They finished off for us, which was all the difference in the end. Time
now for our Suncorp Team Girls moment, and of course it is Mother's Day this weekend, and our very own Team Girls Suncorp ambassador Claire McMenamin ventured down to Downey Park Netball Association to get the complete lowdown of all the great mums out there.
Mother's Day is coming up soon, so it's not too far away at all. Girls, your mum seems like she's pretty amazing. What is it that makes her so spectacular?
Just how she's always organised and gets us here and supports us for what we do.
Yeah.
Like, she supports every move that we make.
That's pretty special.
She always gives me a little pep talk, which I love.
Yeah. If your mum had a superpower, what would it be?
Probably telepathic powers.
Does she just know what you're doing all the time?
She does.
Can't hide anything from mum. So what would her superhero name be then, Olivia?
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
She could find anything, so if I lost my shoe, she could just magic it up.
That's handy.
And she'll give me advice, but it'll be good advice. Even though I may roll my eyes at her, she does always make it count.
Well, if I don't do something to my best ability, she'll push me more and give me the support I need.
Well, I think we can finish off with a high five now because you nailed it.
Yes.
Good one.
Yes, a big shout out to all the mums. We want to say a big I love you, and we hope you have a wonderful Mother's Day on Sunday. But of course, before then, we've got a big game of netty. Of course, it is the Birdies taking on the undefeated Vixens down in Melbourne on the Saturday. Clem, what must the Firebirds do to walk away with another victory?
Yeah, absolutely, Tom. It's going to be a really tight one, because we know that the Vixens, they're undefeated for a reason, and they're super stingy with the ball. They're willing to do the hard work in attack to make sure that they hit the right lead or they deliver the right pass. There's no brain snaps. They're very disciplined. So what we want to do is really try and get in and disrupt it. So we've been working on again this week that real first ball contest in defence to try and just shift their timing and disrupt their play. And in attack, it's about us. It's more of the same. We know that when we play direct, smart netball, that no one can beat our world-class shooting end.
Oh, I cannot wait for it. Of course, it is on Saturday afternoon. It is the Firebirds up against the Vixens down in Melbourne. Clem, thank you for your time.
Absolute pleasure, Tom.
Well, that just about does it now for another episode of The Fireplace. Be sure to tune in next week. Thanks for your company and, of course, go Firebirds.